And action. What's up, folks? How's everybody doing today? How are you people doing today? So, I'm here to talk to you all today, or talk to myself if nobody joins, right? It is what it is. Somebody gonna see this, doggone it. However, what exactly is a pyramid scheme or scam anyway? What's going on? The building bishop. What is it anyway? No, Deneen, you don't want me to sing again. I want to get more people to actually view this. So if I start singing, we may lose a few of our viewership, right? But what is a pyramid scheme or scam anyway? I want to start out by giving a little bit of background about myself and my experience in business, in home-based business. What's up, Daryl? Hey, Tom, you know I ain't only to be singing, right? But a little bit of background about myself. I've been in home-based business now for about 14 years. And I don't often get to talk about my years prior to saying yes to the industry. I was one that, subscribed to things that I had heard in the past by people who have been in this industry. When I was first introduced to the industry, I quite frankly was not interested in what I understood back then as being pyramids, what I understood back then as being scams or things that you want to stay away from. I was literally tricked into the industry. My first business, I wasn't tricked. It was a three-way call. I got involved, but I was just so turned off by, me of all people, just so turned off by the whole deal of trying to get somebody to do something kind of sort of, trying to get somebody to buy or sell a product or join me in business. I was really turned off by it initially. Then my next opportunity, I was literally tricked into going to a meeting. Because back in the day, you didn't have social media like we do today. It wasn't as prevalent. So you didn't see a lot of things on social media. So in order for you to find out about something, you would have to go to an event, have to go to a meeting. And I ended up quitting both of those businesses. Quit the first business because I wasn't feeling this whole pyramid thing. Second business, as soon as that monthly bill hit, right, I'm like, hold on a second. You mean you got to pay to make a business? I'm used to having a job. I was in the Air Force, right? So it's like, I don't understand. At the time, I didn't understand the concept of paying to make money. It didn't make sense to me. So I think because I was once that person who looked at everything as a scam, a scheme. I'm from uptown. I'm from the city. You got to watch everybody, right? What? Who's that? Huh? What? What's going on? Huh? You trying to get money from me? So I understand that. That's why I'm very understanding. I don't know if sympathetic is a good word, but I'm very understanding and patient with people who have that mindset that it's a scheme or a scam. So let's talk about real quick, because definitely don't want to be a pyramid as in Egypt. That's my sister from another mister. Hey, Chi. So listen, let's talk about what an actual pyramid scheme or scam is. And you'll hear a lot of networkers, and I'm guilty of posting certain things just to kind of get attention. But you'll hear people saying, your job is a pyramid, right? That's one of the first things they'll say, and they'll try to combat you with letting you know, well, you're working a pyramid. Well, actually, your job is not a pyramid scheme. It's not a pyramid scam. Your job is your job. Now, from a structural perspective, there is a top and a base. There is a CEO. There is, corporate management. There's mid-level management. There are workers. There are folks they're lead workers, and then there are, workers. So the structure, the pyramid structure is there. As a matter of fact, within the United States, I don't know of any way that you can legally earn income, and sometimes illegally. I'm talking about, anyway, I don't know of any way that you can earn income without a pyramid structure, meaning someone started the business and then they have support, right? I don't know of anything that exists like that. And people say, well, the people at the top make all the money. Well, let me ask you, right? If you were to start a business, would you not want to make the majority of the money? If you started it, right? It doesn't make any sense that you start a business, but everybody else gets paid more than you. So if there's a challenge with people at the top making all the money, then get to the top. The challenge is most folks don't have that ability to get to the top in the corporate world. Well, in the home-based business, network marketing, direct sales industry, you actually have the ability to get to the top of your own individual structure. So the pyramid structure exists, but let's deal with the words scheme and scam. That's what I want to kind of talk about. Well, right, scheme and scam. A pyramid scheme or scam, they're pretty much interchangeable, right? Is a structure. It in some instances not even a structure. It's an entity by which you're requested to provide money, right? Giving money, and they're promising you, or they're saying that the whole concept is that by virtually doing nothing, but in some cases maybe bringing some people along with you, you're going to receive a benefit. Maybe someone in another state will send you a check. Maybe it's $200, and then you I don't even want to call it invest, because you're really not investing, in my personal opinion. You'll give $200, and little Susie's grandmother in Plano, Texas will send you $400. All you got to do is bring 4 people to also bring that $200. Here's the key. Where is the product? Where is the service? Where is the consumer? Where's the end user? Where's that money coming from? Where's the money coming from? When you're looking at a legitimate business opportunity, the income is generated by sales. Stop being afraid of sales. We all are in some form of sales, even if you're just filling out a job application. Okay? So don't be afraid of sales. Sales is what generates our economy. Sales. So the company has to have some sort of sales structure where they're selling a product or service to an end user or consumer. And that's where the volume is generated, and that's where the income is distributed. There are companies out here, man, and it's folks are like, well, it's risky. Well, in my opinion, not having a second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, in my opinion, 7 is a great number, streams of income, you're risking everything. And it's like, scam. What are you afraid of being schemed or scammed out of? Let's deal with that. Because in a lot of cases, home-based business, especially nowadays, you're talking about, in most cases, about $99 to about $250 for the initial investment. And people are saying, well, what am I paying for? Let's deal with that. Just set home-based business aside. Try starting any business without having some form of payment, right? Buying your equipment, okay? Buying your products to start your business. So in essence, understand that investment, you're starting a business, but your mind is thinking about the person who invited you, or that person who invited them. You're so focused on, when I make this investment, that person's going to get paid. Well, don't you understand, if you start a hair salon and you make the investment to go buy shampoo, Mr. and Mrs. Shampoo getting paid. Why do we have a problem with people who we know that are going to receive the benefit? People we don't know, we just freely give that, right? You got little Ray Ray and them with his mixtape. You don't even want to give $20 for Ray Ray mixtape, but you'll pay $500 for a millionaire or billionaire's concert. But I know these people. It's like I don't want my money to feed somebody that I know. That's crazy. So that investment starts the business. It's a legal, legitimate investment. Okay, I know, right? Legal, legitimate investment. So, a job. Because we're so conditioned by employment that it's like, I shouldn't have to pay to make money. Well, understand this. If your employer tells you you make $100,000 a year, at the end of the year, when you get your W-2, okay, does it say you actually made $100,000? I just gave some of y'all a raise, but anyway. No, it may say you made 60, 70, 80. In some cases, 40, 50, because of taxes, okay? So what does that mean? Where did that money go? You paid into a system to work that job. Okay? But there's no tax benefits for you. Man, this rabbit hole is deep. So my point is, a pyramid scam or pyramid scheme is something by which an entity or structure by which you're spending money to receive something back without any product service rendered to any consumers. There was a company recently in the home-based business arena that allowed individuals to partner with them for $9.99. And folks were still skeptical. Like, what's going to happen to your mortgage if you lose $10? Like, even if it is a scam, even if it is, the home-based business industry, even if it were or was, whatever the proper terminology is, $200, $300, if you can't afford to lose through a legitimate investment, a certain amount of income, you really need to check what you're doing anyway, because you'll never get out of that situation that you're even considering getting out of, because you're afraid of making an investment because of the fear that it's a pyramid or pyramid scheme or scam. I recommend that you connect with somebody that you trust. Okay, do some research on the industry itself. Go back 50, 60 years. Look at companies that have helped people to become financially free over the years. There's companies now that have the naming rights, right, to NBA franchises. They've been out 40, 50 years. These companies have been around. The Better Business Bureau does not rate pyramid schemes. Okay, check with the Direct Sales Commission. Find out the legitimacy of these companies before you just dismiss it, because you're missing out on a lot. My wife has been retired for over 3 years. She does not have to work a full-time job as a result of home-based business. We've been at this thing for over 14 years, consistently, right? So I just want to kind of drop something on you today that's been on my heart, man. Understand what it is. Don't just dismiss it and write it off, just because of what you hear people say. You should have known right now. People are saying that say all kinds of things. But do your own due diligence and do your own research, right? And let it be known that home-based business, network marketing, multi-level marketing, okay? Don't be afraid of those words. They are not in and of itself pyramid schemes or scams. We have proof that it's working for thousands and in a lot of cases millions of individuals. Get out here, partner with somebody who knows what they're doing. Partner with somebody who's not just getting you involved and telling you to quit your job, right? Fire your boss, and they're working 7 jobs themselves, right? Just trying to really kind of feed your emotions, right? They're tying themselves into your emotions and making you think that this is simple and easy, and there's no work to it. And let me just say this real quick. That's one of the reasons why people have a disdain toward this profession. It's because individuals within the profession give a complete erroneous outlook on how it really is. Stop lying to people. Stop telling people that they can just get involved in 6 minutes and 66 seconds, that they're going to be financially free. Let them know that it took you 12 years to start making a 6-figure income. Because they're not going to make it in 12 years on their job. Let them know it took you 6 years to now start, getting to a point where you're making $500, $2,000 a month. Let's tell some truth here. Well, I just joined this company, and you'll see it at the stage. Bobby Boucher just joined our company, and last night he made it to triple flapjack diamond. How did he do that? Oh my God, he's awesome. Did you see the cape? Damn. No, but Bobby Boucher has been in the industry. This is Bobby Boucher's 5th company. Bobby Boucher brought over an organization with him that he worked for. So it's not like, he brought a team with him. It's not a magical team that he just team. He worked for that team. So there's work involved. And you'll get to that point. And if you're in multi-level marketing right now, if you're in network marketing right now, don't quit, man. Don't quit. Keep it going, because it's not a pyramid scheme, nor is it a pyramid scam. It's a real, legitimate opportunity that can free you and your family, right? And be something that can be a part of your life for years and decades to come. Build a legacy. I appreciate you guys. Have a good day.